If you skipped the Rocket League portion of Gamers 8 thinking that the Rocket League season was done, you've missed a dope event so far. A unique format that allowed some unusual names to shine while still allowing us to showcase the best Rocket League talent in the world, giving us 2v2s and 1v1s of some of your favorite RLCS players. And if you're watching this on Saturday or early Sunday, you still have time to catch the semifinals and championship. But let's get down and do what it do, TLDR Gamers 8 Group Stage Edition. And if you didn't get a chance to check it out, and I know it was during work hours here in North America, but I posted about it on Twitter about the format, and I said it then, and I'll re-emphasize it here now. I love this format. Maybe not something I would recommend for RLCS to be doing unless it's maybe for like an off-season event or something like that, but I could definitely see a third-party scene using this format occasionally. Basically, any series that isn't a sweep, you get to see the classic 3v3s, a 2v2, and a 1v1. How freaking cool. Check out some of these 1v1s that we got to see during the group stages. I mean, even in Group A, it would start off with a bang, starting off in the upper bracket semifinal where we would see Team Vitality lose in an upset to Oxygen Esports. No, you heard that right. Oxygen Esports was able to take down Team Vitality, the squad that just completed the perfect RLCS split. And that's actually where we got our first taste at some of the epic 1v1 action, with Joreuz squaring off against the French phenom Zen and win. Team Vitality, though, they would be able to go to the lower bracket and really break out the brooms, winning 9 straight games, giving themselves a chance at yet another grand finals. Team BDS, last year's RLCS champions and this year's runner-ups, they'd lose just 1 game during the group stages over in Group B, and man, they looked great. In the upper bracket, they held gen.g to 0 goals during their 2 3v3s on their way to a sweep, securing their spot in the playoffs. But that wouldn't stop gen.g from doing their thing once they'd go down to the lower bracket, very quickly repeating their results against Monkeys from their upper bracket matchup, allowing gen.g to be the only NA team to advance to the playoffs thus far. I tried telling Oliver Bass over on Twitter that people need to stop underrating the Falcons, and they proved exactly why that is, beating Furia in a banger and then beating Vatira and Karmine Corp to lock in their spot for the playoffs. This team got even better with a roster change, and they only lost to this year's and last year's champion in Dusseldorf. And that TRK vs Vatira 1v1 delivered an instant classic, with TRK coming out on top. And after losing to the Falcons, Karmine Corp would actually lose to Furia in that lower bracket final, failing to win a single 3v3, allowing Fury to lock in that final Group C playoff spot. And then we saw Rule 1, the newly formed squad dating back to just the winner of this past year, able to make light work of Group D, sweeping Team Secret and then dropping a single game to Version 1, a 2v2 where Rule 1 would lose by a score of just 3-4. But Version 1 would be able to bounce back during their matchup with Team Liquid, who had taken them the distance in their upper bracket semifinal, again forcing the series to 5, but once again, it'd be Version 1 coming out on top, locking in the 8th and final slot for playoffs. And speaking of playoffs, here's your playoff bracket for Gamers 8. We're going to be hanging out, watching out as much as we can with the community, so if you want to make sure you're back for that, or back for more weekly eSport content just like this, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button down there and turn those notifications on. Until we do catch y'all back over here for that next one, man, don't forget, with everything crazy going on in the world today, be true, be you, be sincere, game hard and love hard, all right, y'all? It's your boy Q, signing out.